Hi guys, happy Saturday, yay! And it's time for a page by page with Miss Paintalot. And last week I chose Ephemera. So, I haven't watched this week's page by page that she did because I try not to because I don't want to be influenced, if I can help it. But anyway, okay, so Ephemera, but I did see a picture of like her prototype and it looked amazing. But anyway, I think what we're going to do is some mixed media. That's what I'm thinking. And it might not go on this page because this is a pretty purple page. I may put it on this page because this is like this weird orange kind of color page. And I think, and it's already like, look, it's got stains on it from like some vintage photo, being dipped in vintage photo. It'll be perfect for our purposes. I'm thinking I'm going to go kind of vintagey style because it is like ephemera, right? That's the prompt. And so that's what I was thinking anyway. Okay, I'm going to put this aside for right now. And this is what I'm going to work on. So this is just a big piece of standard mixed media paper. It's like cheap mixed media paper, right? And it's got some, markings on it from, because I have vintage photo everywhere. It was... It was insane. But I've cleaned off my mat and I'm ready to go. And so the first thing I'm going to do is gesso, of course, always, if I can find it. Yep. I knew I saw it. I knew I saw it where it wasn't supposed to be. Anyway, so I'm just going to take the cap off and I'm just going to put some on my board. Okay. And so, anyway, I was going to make some Christmas cookies. I have all the stuff ready, and then I went to go do it, and I don't have eggs. No eggs, out of eggs. So I sent my husband to go get eggs and a couple of other things. So he's off at the store, and I thought, well, I'll take the time and I'll do some mixed media. Oh, this brush has like stuff. Looks like ink because it's like smearing in. Maybe paint. I bet it's paint. Little pieces of paint. Okay. Just gessoing it up. Put a bunch of gesso on there. Well, not a bunch, just a layer. Just to cover it. Because we'll probably be putting watercolor and acrylic paint and glue and paper and sprays and I don't know. And we have this gesso out, so that's perfect. While it's wet, I'll collage some paper down. This brush is about ready for the trash, is the truth. Look at it. It's bad. Okay. A good layer of gesso on our paper. Okay, good enough, good enough. Okay, I have this vintage music paper. Isn't it pretty? It's The Mermaid. And I love it. So I'm going to use, and I love the title. So we're going to use it. And I'm just going to rip it. Okay, don't be like that. It doesn't want to rip. Look at it. It's all messed up. It's fine. Let's ink it. Shall we ink it? Oh, we can test out our vintage photo and see how it's done with the new inking. Oh my goodness. Look at that. That's amazing. There's actually ink in there. Look at that. Oh, wow. And it's pretty dark too, huh? Great. Awesome. I love, 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 love. Okay. Let's just put it anywhere. It doesn't matter. I don't care. I don't know why I inked it. Look, I inked it. The problem with inking it is that then when you go to gesso it, it's going to smear your ink. I suppose that's okay. I suppose that's not the biggest problem one could have. Actually, it's not that bad. Oh, look, it moved. Oh, because it dried underneath. It's dry. It dried. Goodness gracious. Let's put some more gesso down. We're just going to use all the gesso. All the gesso. Okay. Let's put some more here. Try to kind of put it. It doesn't really matter. It's going to have... It's all going to have layers, right? This is just the first layer. It just doesn't... I'm not going to think too much about it. We're going to put this line of music. I suppose I'll read it really quick. Let's see. What does it say? Doom, doom, doom. Oh, how cute. Okay, that's fine. Shall we put it here? I'm thinking yes. Just right here, like that. So, yes, he went off to get eggs. And then I decided I would probably, I'm going to make like a little gift basket for the next door neighbors. I thought that would be fun, right? I'm going to put cookies and candy and like all the baked stuff that I make. I'll probably make some bread and put it in there. I don't know. I just think, that would be nice. They're super nice neighbors, and they're super festive. So every year when we decorate, because we put lights up and stuff, they'll always mention, they'll come out and be like, oh, I love your lights. It's so festive. So they're super awesome, nice neighbors. So they're not the ones that picked my plum trees. So look, I inked that one. I didn't ink these ones. Oh, well, whatever. It doesn't matter, It's mixed media for me is very much just like letting go. Just let it go. Look, I have some of this on my desk. Let's put it on there. It's like Tim Holtz collage paper. And you know what? I have a bunch of it. Let's use it. Ooh, look at how pretty it is. Ooh, it's so pretty. How about up in this corner? But I'll probably get out that vintage photo collage medium, because I love it. Okay, there we go. That's on there. Because it doesn't matter. It's kind of like a masterboard. It's all going to get cut up for the page anyway. This brush is driving me nuts. Time to switch to this one. It's a little bit smaller, but we'll make do. What are we going to do? Oh, yes, collage paper. So... I have this like birdie one, right? What is it called? Aviary. The aviary one. And it has pretty birds on it. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? So I'm going to rip a piece. Kind of rip this piece out. Again, I'm not being perfect, but I want it ripped. I don't want, like, straight edges on this one. I'm thinking we can layer it maybe down here. That's fine. Down here with the music notes. Because birds sing, and they bring to mind music, always, to me. So that seems proper down here. Oh, look, it even has music on it. Okay. Get this down. So I'm hoping I have enough time before he gets back. Oh. Not that I don't want him to hurry up and get back. Well, it's the holidays here too, so it's crazy. It's nuts out there. This brush is not... I'd have to search for a different brush. I can look at my brush case. Doesn't want to stick. Stick down, bird. It's fine. It doesn't need to be super stuck down because, again, it's going to get more layers, right? So let's see. This one can go up here in this corner. like this. Yeah, I like it. We're gonna need to put more gesso down. I'm happy to be using up this gesso. I'm so happy to use it up. It's this cheap stuff, and been wanting to use it up so that I can go try good stuff. Because it's advertised as matte, but it's not matte, right? So it dries a little shiny, and it has a little tiny bit of a sticky to it. It's not the best gesso, but it works. Oh, that's pretty. I love that. Okay. So let's look at some ephemera and stuff. Let's get out our big ephemera book. Oh my goodness, there was a spider. Hello, spider. It fell down from my book. That was kind of... Ah! Little Miss Muffet, huh? Sat on her tuffet. And then I always think of that when that happens to me. Okay. I have this piece, which I love. Let's put this on here somewhere, because it is definitely ephemera. It definitely needs inked. We have to be careful not to dip that into our... I'm going to ink it over here. I don't want to ink it over my work. Okay. Let's see. Right here, right? This one's a little thicker. Perhaps I should have glued it down. It's fine. It'll stick. I'll just press it. Press it as I go. Oh, that's what I didn't want to happen. Things to not do. Oh, the adventures. Okay, I'm just going to wipe that off. Okay, we're good. We're good. It's all good. It's all good. We're okay. It's okay. Look, that stuck down good. I really need to be mindful of that, of this. I'm not used to working on, it's such a small space, Okay, what else do we have? I love this. And I definitely want to put it somewhere on this page. I might back it, or just, I love the back of it too. We might just put it in the pocket, right? So I'm going to leave that out because that is awesome. I think I have another like journal thing. Let's see, where is it? Let's see, we have... This is nice. I like this. We can put this down. And you know what we'll do even? We'll come in and we'll just rip it a little bit. I almost dipped my dauber in the gesso. That would not have been good. Okay. I'm thinking like that. Get some gesso on here. Awesome. Press it. I'm pressing it as I go, because it's again a little thicker. It's not as thick as that one, but still. Where is that like journal piece I had? I have these pieces that I had. I brought my my ephemera book to play with like a child. See, they like were poking holes, and it was fun. So we can use some of this. This is definitely can be used. It can definitely be used for mixed media, and I love that it has like children's crayon on it. So I kept it. I was like, no, I'm keeping it. It's awesome and wonderful, and I'm not going to throw it away. They were like, the parents were feeling all bad. They were like, oh, they're ruining all your nice crafting stuff. I was like, no, They're just personalizing it. They're just personalizing it for me, right? I mean, no, it's not like a nice piece that I would stick in a pocket or something. But I love it on like a mixed media piece. The crayon and the holes and I don't know. It's cool. It's very cool. It looks used and aged and loved. I don't know. I love. Let's use another piece. Let's put it down here. We'll connect it to this. I'll ink it a little bit. Ink some things, leave some things uninked. I don't know, it's interesting. Interesting. That's my excuse. So my sticky buns came out really good, and my macaroni and cheese came out really good, so that's good. And as far as I know, everyone enjoyed it. But, you know, when it's my husband, you know, I mean, he's biased, and of course he's going to tell me everyone loved it, even if they didn't. He could have been the only one eating it. I don't know. Okay, no, I mean, I doubt that. I believe him when he says the things he says. For the most part. What else do we have? We have these, like, images. I don't know. They don't really go. Where is that? I keep dipping that in that. You know what? These are interesting. These were given to me in a Happy Mail. And they're like, I don't know. They're like coffee dyed, like paper, little paper squares. Let's put some of those on there. Because they're very interesting and cool. And I like them. Put it like that. I'm just making a mess. You gotta make a mess, you know. Okay, let's look at what the damage is back here. Not too bad. Oh. Yeah, that's really interesting paper. I don't know what kind of paper it is. It's interesting, though. Let's put another piece. Let's put one up here. And then I think that'll be good for the collaging, huh? We'll get to some stenciling and some stuff. Okay. That's interesting. Okay. I'm not going to collage the whole thing, you know. But anyway, there we go. We have an interesting beginning piece to our thing. I'm thinking I might wipe this up. I might wipe it up. I know it's a waste, but that whole thing of gesso really did cost me like nothing. And I'm already being good and using it up until I get good stuff, so whatever. Excuses. Those are my excuses. I'm full of them today. Okay. This needs rinsed. See, I thought I would just run down here real quick and do some recording. That's what I thought. So that's what we're doing. Okay, so I have these paints, right? I've got a red I don't think I'm going to use. I've got, what, this bronze and a king's gold. Let's use those. I have... I'm not sure what stencils to use. I like this one. Okay, let's go with this one. This is the one. And I guess I'll use this brush. I guess. Ugh. And it came off of its handle. Okay. Let's use bronze first. Let's see. Let's shake it up. Let's see how it looks. I think, if I remember, it's a little transparent if I remember. Let's see. Let's try and get this flat. And stencil some paint on to our... And then we'll see. We'll see how it looks. Okay, ready? We're going to lift. Not too bad, not too bad. It's a little much, huh? It's okay. It's going to get all muted down eventually. You could put a little less on this one, just kind of like that. How does that look? I like that better. That's interesting. You can do even less down here. Perfect brush to use for this, actually, since it's already a ruined brush. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit more down here. Dum-dum. Okay. Okay, that's good. Now, do I want to sponge some? Probably. I'm going to grab my sponge. My sea sponge. I'm going to come in and take this white down, and I'm going to go over most of it probably with that Tim Holtz collage medium. And so that will tie everything together and vintage everything up. Just copper it up, huh? I don't know. Whatever. It may come out terrible. I see it like this with mixed media. If you don't like it, you have to keep going, right? That's the thing. If you don't like it, don't throw it out. Just keep going. Eventually, you will like it. You will get to a place where you like it, right? This is just, we just put the paint on. So it's a little, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm not going to use my little... Okay, and we're back, and awesome. That gave me the opportunity to let it dry. So it's all dry. And now I am going to go over with my Distress Collage medium because I want to. Let me see. How clean is this brush? Okay. We're just going to use it up. I'm going to cover the entire thing with it. Doom, doom, doom. And that should darken it up a little bit. It's got all this, like, hold on a second. Let me deal with this. Okay, goodness gracious, that's better. Doom, doom. So yes, I'm going to make thimble cookies, which is my husband's. I make a few different kinds of cookies every year, and the thimble cookies are my husband's favorite. And all the cookies I make are my mother's recipe, except for the Rice Krispie treats, right? She never made Rice Krispie treats, but everyone loves them, and so I make them. They go so quickly. So it's a thing I make on Christmas, but otherwise I make snowball cookies, and I make, they're called Frypan Cookies, and they're made using dates. So they're not baked. They're a no-bake cookie. They're done in the frying pan, and then you roll them, and then you make little balls, right? And you roll them in coconut. They're really good. But not everybody loves them. because they are dates. But, you know, it's funny, a lot of people that eat them don't even realize that they're dates. Like, they don't realize that that's what it is. But they're good. So, Frypan Cookies, those were one of her famous. Most people, the reason they don't like them is because of the coconut, right? Some people are just not coconut people. They don't like the coconut. I don't mind coconut. I like coconut a little bit, not too much. I don't like too much coconut. Okay, ta-da! We've covered it in our Tim Holtz Distress Collage Medium, the vintage. The vintage. And, you know, I have this vintage photo I have this vintage photo distress spray. I figure maybe we'll distress spray it. Say all that 10 times fast. I dare you. So we could do it while the medium is still tacky, I'm thinking. Let me grab a piece of scrap. Okay, because there's some areas I don't want, right? I don't want any on our birds. So I want to be careful about getting any on our birds. There. Oh, it just wants to spray everywhere. I can't get like a little bit. So we're going to take some water. I'm going to go in. We're going to I'm going to brush it in so that way instead of that spray, right, we get more of, I don't know. I just don't want so much of that spray pattern. Okay, guys, sorry about that. Matthew came home and I had to help him with the groceries, and then I had lunch, and then anyway, so he has left again, and I will tell you about that in a minute. But in the meantime, so I'm going to use my gouache paints, okay? And I'm going to use the brown and probably a little bit of black. Hello, spray. My spray is not wanting to spray. There we go. This is just water. It's just water, probably because it needs filled up. And then I'm going to use this brush. And I'm going to grab some. Okay. Get a lot of this brown. A little bit of black. Just get a little bit of black. I want to darken up that brown. Ta-da! Get that. Okay, let's try and get a little bit more water. Awesome. Okay, I want to saturate it up. I'm going to put spatters on it. Spatters. Spatters of ink. I might even go in with some, a little bit of lighter. I might go in with some black too. We'll see. And we're out. Just some lighter brown. Don't think you'll be able to tell, honestly. Well, maybe once it dries. Okay, I want quite a bit in this little area. Goodness gracious. There we go. Okay, so that's good. We have spatters, right? We have some watercolor spatters. I think that's it for the watercolor. I'm going to be done with that. And then the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to let it dry. And then I'm going to stamp on it. And then we'll be good. And it'll be done. Alrighty. So we're all dry. And I want to do some stamping. Let's see. Let's pull out this stamp book and see what we have. My unorganized one. So let's see. We have these like stamps, right? That's got like little stamp pieces. I like this one. And we'll use that one. And then I should have some numbers. Where are they? Did I put them in my other? I like the frame. Let's use the frame. I have a circle frame too. Oh, it's stuck. I put it in wrong. Okay, so we have this one. That's fine. I'll just bring it out just in case. Okay. So it must be in this one. Where are my numbers? I'm missing my numbers. That's not good. How could I be missing a whole set of numbers? Actually, a couple sets of numbers. That's just fine. Let's use these. I love these. These are Tim Holtz, right? And they're, I don't know, some kind of letter, number. I don't remember what the name of them is. I found them at like Tuesday morning or something like that. Okay, come on, come off of there. Obviously, I've never used this stamp. Okay. Now, what color? I'm thinking the archival coffee color. Yes, coffee. We'll do it in coffee. Make sure we have a good amount of ink on there. Okay, let's put a frame here. Right, and one there. That one I smushed too much. I'd smushed it too much. And we'll just stamp it off in various areas. Okay, so there's that stamp. Let's do this one. This frame. Whoa. It's interesting. That's not big enough. I'll have to use my quilting block. Okay. Let's not drop the ink pad. Okay, here we go. Inking our stamp. And my finger. Okay. Thinking here. Like that. That's fine. I think I'll do the numbers and the letters in black. I'm thinking up like this. Perhaps right here. Yes, I like it. And we'll stamp it off. One there. One right here. Okay. And then, okay, numbers. So I want to do the numbers and the letters in black. Here we go. I have an archival black. So let's see. Numbers. Let's do a 4. We have a 4. This is annoying. Okay, you stay open. Don't do that. Okay, Mr. 4. A 4. We'll stamp it off. Okay, what else do we have? We have some other numbers in here, don't we? Here's a 2. A 2 inside the frame. 1 there. 1 up here next to that 4. We'll put this one sideways. Let's stamp it off. Okay. Okay, let's do a W. Okay, a W. Ooh, I like the and symbol. Let's definitely use the and symbol. I like that. Put a little bit more ink on there. We'll put this one up here by the 2. And then we'll put this one down here by the W. Okay, and now we'll stamp it off. In various places. Ta-da! Oh, what do we think? I like it so far. Okay, I'm thinking we're good with that, with the numbers. But I do want to do this little stamp piece. Right? Do it over the... Okay. There we go. It's done. Oh my goodness. I love it. It just needs, now we just got to wait for the ink to dry, and then we're going to cut it and put it on our page and make some pockets and stuff the pockets with ephemera. So we put ephemera in the page, but we're definitely going to put some ephemera in the pockets too. So let's see. Here's our... Okay, let me... Let's wipe this up, huh? So that we don't dirty up our project. Okay. That's all that Tim Holtz collage medium. It does stick to freezer paper, which is a good thing to know. Okay, so this is the page, and we're going to do it on this page because it does match, I think, beautifully. We need to trim. That's fine. We'll trim it off when we cut it. So from here to here. And it doesn't need to go all the way down because we are going to make a pocket. Should we cut it just along here? That's fine. I say conserve as much as we can, huh? Okay, so I'm going to cut it here first. I have decided. Okay. And then here. So Matthew, he got a call from his buddy at work who was like, hey, would you come over and talk to me? I need someone to talk to. I need relationship advice. And so I thought, first of all, I thought that was so cute. Okay, that his friend from work, and he's a young guy, right? And he's engaged. He just got engaged not very long ago. And, me and Matthew have been married for, oh, geez, I don't know. let's see, what year is it? It's 2020, so 12 years, I think, this year. But, so I thought that that was so sweet that he asked, of everyone, he asked my husband for relationship advice. And Matthew didn't want to do it, you know, he was like, you know, but, you know, I mean, who else? I told Matthew, I was like, well, who else is the guy going to ask? You know, all of his friends are like divorced and stuff, you know? And then Matthew was like, yeah, I was like, just go listen to him and hear him out. And it's probably nothing, you know, just, I'm sure whatever in the end, it's just apologize to her. No, tell her she's right and then move on. We were laughing. Okay. So that's where he is right now, out doing that. So I thought, well, that'll give me a perfect opportunity to finish up this page by page. So we're going to use the art glitter glue today. And I'm just going to glue this down. Now I'm thinking I'm going to try to get the birds for the pocket. I'm thinking. Okay, and then see it's a little curled and stuff, but once we glue it down on the page, it shouldn't. It should flatten everything out. Theoretically, especially if we get it on even. Get it on there straight, somewhat, if we can. Some kind of an attempt. I'm getting ink everywhere. So my fingers have it all over. It's okay. I'll take a... Where is my little eraser? Where's my glue eraser? Usually I keep it right here. It's missing. Oh, here it is. I found it. Okay. Just get that up. Oh, it took off some of that ink. That's okay. Oh, look at that. Oh, I love it. I don't know how we are on time, but I don't care. Okay, I want to get these birds. Right, I want to get these birds as my next pocket. So, as my next pocket, as my pocket. There is no next pocket. It's the first pocket of the page. I'm going to try and get it even with this. Right, with this. Mark it so I can see it. And then we'll cut it down because it's too tall. Okay, good job. Good deal, cutter. My cutter is doing really good, and I haven't had to replace the blade yet. And I still haven't gotten a titanium blade for it, so it's doing pretty good. Okay, let's cut this down. Thinking I'm going to cut the top first. See what that does, because I kind of really like the bottom. Yeah, we'll have to cut some of the bottom too for sure. We'll cut this end off. That'll leave us with a cool remnant we can use later for something else. I say that as my cutter is not cutting through properly. Yeah, that's cute. How do I make a cute little belly band? This one too. Make cute little belly bands or something, little snippets for a page. Okay, this one, did I not ink it before? I didn't, did I? Oh, how terrible of me. Look, it's a little short. That's okay. We'll put some lace or something down the side. But look at that. I like it. I like it. Okay, let's ink it before we forgot. I swear I did. I swear I did ink it. I think I did. Maybe I just didn't ink it very well. Yeah, I did. I know I did. I know it, I know it. So should we put a little thumb hole in it? I think so. I do. A little thumb hole. We could do a big one, but we would cut off his beak because we don't want to do that. What about this one? What's the center? Let me mark the center. Hold on. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, and then this way we don't cut off his beak or anything. Ta-da! But we do have a little bit of a thumb hole. I'm going to really ink it. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to glue it on there. And I did find and pull out some ephemera. Yes, like this. Awesome. Okay. Okay. we're braid down. It looks good. I'm happy with it. I am. Let's see. I brought out this ephemera that we can put in its pockets, right? Oh, good, that does fit, this young lady's journal. And I'm going to go through and I'm going to ink the edges of it just slightly, right? Just to give it the extra something. Because it has been clipped, so it doesn't have the aging around its edges. I mean, it's aged, obviously. It's an actual old vintage clipped. Ta-da! So, we'll stick that in there. I think maybe like this. Yay! Okay, she's awesome. This I'll put in there. It needs backed, and all of these need backed, right? Well, these don't really need backed. This came out of one of those, like ephemera books you can get on Amazon. They also have flowers and butterflies, and my only issue is that they're a little shiny. See? They have a little bit of a gloss to them, which is not ideal for that, you know, especially if you want that, like, vintage kind of look. I don't know. If you're being picky, I don't particularly care. I say whatever. Whatever. It's cool to have a mix, right? So I'll mix it up. I'll use actual real old ephemera, and I'll use like Tim Holtz ephemera, or, you know, like this, you know, a little ephemera clipped out of a book for art or mixed media or whatever. Okay, so there's these two. Those can go in, and then these two need backed. So, let's see. I have more of this interesting, weird color. It is a weird color. I don't know. It's like an orange. It's not really peach. I don't know. Kind of, whatever. It works for our purposes, especially for this journal, or for this page. So I'm just going to glue these pieces on and then cut them out. And we'll stick them in the pockets, and then we'll be done. Yay! And I'm so happy I got to do a little bit of mixed media. I've been wanting to do some mixed media. Yep, and then we'll glue this one here. It needs inked, but we'll ink it after. I think this piece I was going to put in like the lumberjack journal or something, but I ended up not having room, or I ended up deciding against it or something. So it got stuck in the book, and I love this like letter writing. Yay! So we'll cut these out. I guess with my little scissors, because I don't know where my big scissors are right now. Probably over where I've been wrapping presents. That's my guess. I've done really, really good for Matthew and my sister this year. So, and they have no idea just how good I've done for them. Just because I thought it would be fun to go nuts, you know? So, I did that. I didn't even have to go out. I've ordered everything online. I started about a month ago so that everything would arrive on time, and I'm done. I'm done. I have Christmas cookies to make, so I'm going to do that. The butter is softening. So yes, I'm going to make thimble cookies, which are cookies that have like a little jam center. They're little tiny cookies, little tiny jam centers. My husband's favorite of my Christmas cookies. They're kind of different than any of the other jam cookies I've ever had, right? Where you have kind of like a shortbread cookie, I guess. But they're more soft. They're way more soft. Okay. I'm always dipping my pages in my ink pad. It's terrible, isn't it? Look at this. Look at this. Look at all of this. This is that paint. Oh, this is paint from when I did that paint. Always dipping. I'm terrible. Especially this particular journal has been really bad about that. What can you do? Okay. Inking this up. It looks great. Oh, that looks great. Grunge it up a little bit, huh? Letter writing. Okay, I'm going to ink the back of it too. Gotta ink the back. I'm always less particular with the back. I don't care. Especially, like, I don't mind if it's a little messy looking, you know? Like, that looks great. Don't like the way that bent, but what can you do? Okay, good. So these go together. And this one, this one. It's been inked black, but we can ink it with a little bit of vintage photo as well. Come in with some vintage photo along the back. Ta-da! Okay. Okay, this goes here like this, and then we'll have to do something pretty with the purple pages, huh? And so these are all gonna go. Oh, please tell me you'll fit. Oh no, it won't fit. I might have to cut it. I have to trim it. Of course I am. I don't even care, and I'm not being particular. I kind of like if it's a little uneven. Sometimes that can look great, especially after inked, because it can look like someone clipped it out of a newspaper, right? Or out of an article, out of a magazine. Like, it looks like an old clipped out. And that's what we're going for, right? Ephemera. Yay. Okay, that's better, and that should fit. And this is nice and, like, thicker, so that should make this thin newspaper clipping go in our pocket easier, theoretically. There we go. Ta-da! How fun is that? Okay, that's it. We're done. We are done. I do want to put a ribbon along the edge, and then that's it. But other than that, let's use a brown. Let's see. I got here some of that cheap ribbon I had bought from Amazon. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's perfect. Oh, we'll do lace and ribbon. We'll do lace and ribbon. Let's grab a copper or a brown ribbon. I'm pretty sure I have, yep, I have this one. That will work good. Yeah, perfect. Okay, cool. So let's glue on our lace first along the very edge. I'm going to use some Fabri-Tac, as I always do with my lace. Try and get it on the page. Okay, there we go. Just gonna get it right on the edge. I want the lace right on the edge. Like that. Sometimes I put it on too tight and it wants to like bunch in because I put it on too tight. Okay, but I think we're okay. I think it looks good. Now I'm going to put another little layer of Fabri-Tac and I'm going to put the ribbon on there. Just a tiny bit, not too much. I'm going to go over with my finger. Hopefully it will stay. Hopefully it won't soak into the lace too badly. My fingers are dirty. It's not good. Okay, good. Yay! There it is, our page for today. For this week, Ephemera. We did some mixed media collage board, and stuffed and made a pocket and stuffed ephemera inside of it. How fun, yeah. Anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. I had so much fun this week. Anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful evening and everything. I will talk to you later. Bye.